What's up, guys? Welcome to Start Right PE. I want to share a little spiritual thought with you, and then we'll get started into our training. This is a scripture that comes out of Moses, chapter 7, verse 62. And here the Lord is talking to Enoch and kind of prophesying to him and telling him of what's going to happen in the latter days. And in verse 62 it says, "And righteousness will I send down out of heaven, and truth will I send forth out of the earth, to bear testimony of mine only begotten, his resurrection from the dead, yea, and also the resurrection of all men. And righteousness and truth will I cause to sweep the earth as with a flood, to gather out mine elect from the four quarters of the earth, unto a place which I shall prepare, an holy city, that my people may gird up their loins and be looking forth to the time of my coming. For there shall be my tabernacle, and it shall be called Zion, a new Jerusalem." So a few things come to my mind when I read this. First of all, my third son, his name is Zion, and we named him Zion for a number of reasons, but this is one of those reasons. When I think of Zion, I think it's a gathering place for righteousness. And that's something that I want in my home. And as we've been contemplating and thinking a lot about the Savior during this Easter season, and that we gather together to worship Him and to remember the resurrection, that I want my home to be a mini Zion. And so anyway, with that being said, that's kind of why I wanted to shoot this morning's video in my home, so you could kind of get a feel of fitness with me here in my home. So that being said, let's get started. We're going to start off today with some stretching. So we're going to be using some of the equipment and things that I've got in my home. One of the things is this coffee table right here. If you've got a chair that's relatively close to that height, you're welcome to grab a chair quickly to join us. Okay, so let's get started with our stretching. So you're just going to rest one foot on top of the coffee table or on your chair, and you're just going to rest your knee and bring it down onto the floor. Now you really want to focus on getting your glute engaged, so it'll push your hip forward, so it'll get you a nice deep stretch into the hip flexor and the quad here. All right, and we're going to go for 3 breaths on this one, and then we're going to switch legs. So here we go. We're going to take a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, that's 1 breath. Let's get 2 more of those. Big breath in. Good. Let's go ahead and get 1 more breath. Big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Great job, guys. Let's go ahead and switch legs. All right. Go ahead and engage that glute and push that hip forward. You need to get a deep stretch into the hip flexor, the quad, even your psoas, which is another hip flexor muscle that kind of comes almost into your lower back, into your inner abdomen area. Let's go ahead and get 3 breaths. Big breath in through the nose. One more. Big breath in. And out through the mouth. 2, good. Let's go ahead and get 1 more. Big breath in. And out through the mouth. Great job, guys. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move to the next one. Next stretch we're gonna do is the Spider-Man. So you're gonna get into a push-up position. You're gonna bring 1 leg up. Good. You wanna try to engage the glute of this leg on the back side, and that'll push that hip down again, helping out, stretch out that hip flexor. It's to get 3 breaths here. Big breath in through the nose. Good, that's 1. Let's get another one. Big breath in. Two. Good, let's get 1 more. Big breath in. Awesome, 3. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Big breath in. Good, that's 1. Let's get another one. Big breath in. 2. Last one, big breath. Awesome job. Okay, next one we're going to do is a hurdle stretch. So it's a kind of a hamstring stretch, but you're going to sit on the floor. Hopefully you guys can see me. I've just got one leg out straight, and then this leg's bent. Sorry, the height of my camera angle here is kind of fixed, so I'll do the best I can to give you some coaching from this angle here. But from this angle, with this knee bent and this leg straight, we're just going to reach out and try to touch those toes. Good. Here we go. Let's get 2 more breaths. Big breath in through the nose. One more. Big breath in. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. So again, this leg's straight, this knee's bent. All right, here we go. That's 2. Let's go ahead and get one more. Big breath in. All right. Good work, guys. Okay, next one we're going to do while we're here on the floor is, you can see both knees are bent. I'm just going to grab my feet, have my feet flush together, and we're going to pull those heels in close to your glutes. Okay, and let's take a big breath in. Good, that's 1. Good, you want to actively use the muscles in your legs to flatten. Don't push with your elbows as much, as I just want to see you using the muscles in your glutes and legs to try to flatten those knees and get them flush to the floor. You got 1 breath, let's go ahead and get 2 more. 1 big breath in through the nose, here we go. Good. 1 more, big breath in. Nice, awesome job, guys. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and move to our dynamic warm-up. So we're going to do some marching, up and unders, and then we'll do some Frankenstein walks and inchworm and go from there. Okay, so you're going to hop up on your feet. All right, and I'll move over as far as I can. We're going to do the marching. So you're going to imagine there's a hurdle. It's about between knee and hip height. You're gonna get that leg as high as you can, up and over, and then we're gonna be going underneath the hurdle, okay? So coming up and over the hurdle, and then I want you to get down nice and low. Get as low as you can underneath that hurdle. Good, let's do 1 more, and then we'll turn back and go the other way. So hurdle, up and over, and then hurdle, or underneath the hurdle. Here we go. Okay, going back, here we go. Up and over the hurdle. And here we go, nice and low. Up and over and under. Good. Let's go down and back 1 more time. Here we go. Up and over and under. Up and over and under. Awesome job. And going back, here we go. Up and over. And under. And up. And over. And under. Here we go. Great work, guys. Okay, next we got Frankenstein walks. So just straight leg, reaching across. Here we go. 1. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get 8 total. 7, Last one, here we go on each side, 8 and 8. All right, next up, we've got inchworms. So you're gonna go down, touch your toes, walk your hands out into a push-up. Go ahead and do a push-up. And then you're gonna inch your toes up towards your hands. Great job, here you go, guys. Touch toes, walk your hands out. And you get 5 of these total. It's 2 down, let's get 3 more. Here we go. Touch toes, walk it out. Good, 3. Four. Last one. And 5. Good work. Okay, we've got arm circles next. Here we go. We got 20 each direction. So we're going to go 20 rolling forward and then 20 rolling backwards. Okay, here we go. Ready and forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome, guys. Hopefully you guys are feeling nice and warm. Go ahead and grab a quick water break and then meet me back here, and I'm going to explain what we have for our strength training today. So go ahead and grab that quick drink of water, stay hydrated, and let's get started into our strength training. Here we go. All right, guys, we just have a few minutes left to do our strength training. So I'm going to briefly explain the 3 exercises that we're going to be practicing today and working on to train our bodies to get better. So the first movement we're going to be doing is just a push-up. I have the coffee table here to give you some modifications as well as some progressions. So the modification to a standard push-up would be to do a push-up elevated onto the coffee table. So by elevating the push-up here, you'll make it a little bit easier. I just encourage you to, whatever height you do it to, you have to be able to get your chest to touch whatever it is that you're doing the push-up on. So if this is still too challenging to be able to get that full range of motion, I would recommend, rather than not going down all the way, I would recommend getting a higher elevated platform. So like a table or your countertop in your kitchen would be some good viable options. Okay, you can also progress the push-up by elevating your feet on the coffee table and doing with your hands on the floor and doing your push-up as well to progress it if you're feeling up for that. Okay, the second exercise that we'll be doing is going to be doing a rear foot elevated split squat. So over here you can see the edge of my chair. I'm just going to rest my foot on my chair, have my knee rest on the ground. Again, if you're having some knee trouble here, you could grab a pillow and just throw it underneath your knee, and that'll give you a little bit of support. You want to engage this glute, push it forward, and while that's locked in this active hip flexor stretching position, you're just going to stand up with the other leg. 80% of the power should be coming from this front leg. Okay, so I'm going to use 80% of my power on this front leg to get me to stand up. Okay, and then come down, I just tap and back up again. Okay, all right. If you're struggling to maintain balance with your foot elevated, just go ahead and do it flat on the floor here. Okay, and then go up and down from there. Okay, the third exercise we'll be doing is a plank position with it's like a bunny hop kind of a thought. Okay, so you're gonna get into a plank position, and then with my feet out, I'm just gonna hop back and forth like I'm doing ski jumps in the plank position. Okay, so as I'm hopping back and forth there, down hop to one side and back is 1. We'll be doing 10 of those, so it'll be 20 hops total, but 10 reps as we're counting them. Okay, all right guys, let's go ahead and get started because we only got about 3 minutes left to finish up this workout. So let's finish up strong. Here we go. Let's go ahead and start those push-ups. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work, guys. Let's go ahead and move to our split squats. We're doing 5 on each leg here. Here we go. Ready, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides. Here we go. Go ahead and get in position, and here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome job. Let's go and move to our ski hops in the plank position. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. Back to our push-ups. Let's get through this one more time and we'll call it a day. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Let's go ahead and move to our split squats. Here we go. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. Switch sides. Start on the bottom, rest the knee down, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's move to our ski hops. Okay, here we go. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in this morning. Thanks for joining me in my home. Love you guys. We miss you, and we look forward to seeing you a little later. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.